Hi everybody, this is Bonnie from bonniescreativeplace.stampinup.net, and I am coming with you with card number 2 from our online class from August 2020. And we did the boho indigo product melody bundle for our class. So this is the card that we're going to be making. Now I will have all the measurements in this on your written tutorial that will be mailed to you with the extra supplies. The extra supplies that you will be getting for this card will be a piece of Whisper White that is 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. You will be getting a piece of Night of Navy that is 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. Then you'll be getting another piece of Whisper White that is 2.5 by 4 1/4. Out of your kit with your paper, you will need to cut a piece of 4 by 5.5 from the DSP that you chose. I picked this one. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to adhere this down to there. I like to make sure that my folds are very crisp. So to do that, you just have to fold these a few times. So see how it's not crisp, but so that my card doesn't pop up and down when I'm working with it. So now I'm going to take some snail, or Stamp and Seal is what it's called, and put it on the back of this. And I'm going to apply it to the card. And it should have like 1/8 of an inch border all the way around it. So it looks like that. I'm going to set this piece aside and we're going to do some stamping. And we're going to stamp on this piece of Whisper White. And the colors that we are using is Night of Navy and Garden Green. So I'm going to take first, and we're going to stamp the words. And I like to do this also for a couple reasons. So one, if I make a mistake, I can flip my card over. So we're going to take and we're going to stamp it into the Night of Navy, like that. And I'm going to kind of bring it down here, and I'm going to stamp it in. There we go. And we're using the one that says, Sorry You Feel So Blue. Then I'm going to take the pot. It's hard to see. I took the pot with the little fun flowery designs. But if you choose to pick a different pot because you like a different one better, go right ahead. Stamp this here, and I'm just going to hold it for a minute to let everything absorb in to the paper. There we go. Isn't that so pretty? Just love the, I don't know, once it's down, it just looks so pretty. Then I'm going to take the leaves that come into that bundle, and I've stamped them in Garden Green. Now I got to get this a little bit closer to me, just so I can see. Sorry if my head is in the camera in any way. And I'm stamping this down right there. And there we go. So we have done those things. We don't need the ink, so I'm going to get them closed up at least so that I don't drop anything in anything. So now I can add this piece to my Night of Navy cardstock. And again, this will have just a 1/4 inch around the paper. Now in your kit that you ordered, you should have some of these little I don't know, they're felt flowers is what I considered them as. You got some large ones and you got some small ones. I am using the small ones, so I picked out 3 small 3. Then I am going to get my silicone mat here that I have, and I took a blend pen. I bet you could do this with any marker because it's just like felt, but I just took a blend pen. I'm going to try to zoom you in as much as I can here so that you can see what I'm doing. I am just going to color these with this tip. You could use the other tip, it doesn't matter, but this is what I did with the first ones. You can leave a little bit of stuff showing. I took the dark Night of Navy. You could use the light if you want. I don't know. This is just what I did. You could leave some streaks showing. It's however you want it. And it kind of bleeds through, so like have a little, I have a paper towel or baby wipe over here on the side, and I like to get it off my fingers. That's why I'm using the silicone mat. Also, if you get it on the stuff, I think I might have done those ones, the original one in the light Night of Navy, but I wanted to change it up, so I'm doing these ones in the dark Night of Navy. And I think they look really pretty. I'm going to put these on at the end. I'm going to let them sit a little bit because you don't want to be touching them a lot and then have your fingers all gooky. You don't have to do this at all. You can leave these white and just not do anything with them, but I just thought that it was fun. I'm going to zoom you guys back out and coloring them all up. So, okay. So I'm just going to sit these over here off to the side a little bit and let them kind of do their thing while we finish up putting this card together a little bit more. But I'm also getting the ink down like that. Then in your kit, I didn't put it in mine because I left it on the spool, but I gave you 16 inches of this ribbon, so you will have more than enough to make several bows. But I just wanted to make sure you had enough, one, to make a bow, and then you'll have a little extra if you want to do more. And this ribbon is the Misty Moonlight ribbon that is the new in color. I'm just going to pick a glue dot off from here, and I'm going to stick it right there. I'm going to put the bow right on top of it. Go, and then bring in my ribbon scissors. And there we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take 3 glue dots. I'm going to put one up here where that little flowery thing is, up in that corner. I'm going to put one over here where this one is. And then I'm putting one right here in the middle, kind of. There's one there, but I wanted it a little bit lower, so that's what I did with it. Now I'm going to pick up our flowers that may still be a little damp. And actually, this is where the spatula from your Take the Pick tool will help. Because you can slide it up on there, bring it over, slide it off. Oops. Slide it up. I had the spatula right on top of the, and then push it down. It's like we're baking cookies now, huh? I know. All these fancy tools. I mean, if they're dry enough, you could just touch them and pick them up, but I don't know if they were dry enough yet, so I didn't just want a bunch of ink on me. And that is card number 2. And I will be back here in a few minutes with card number 3.